Hello. Gosh, it's so nice to see you. I know I've been gone for a while, but it's finally time for another home visit. I hope that you are ready, and please have some stitching ready, because this is going to be a long video. I don't know yet how long, but I know it's going to be a long one. So make sure you get some stitching done. Yeah, I know my home visit is late, but I kind of had to disappear for a little bit. Going to talk more about it later in this video, so I'm not going to say it again, because otherwise it will be like repeat, which probably already will happen. But let's try and make it, as few repeats as possible. Let's just say it like that. And if this happens to be your first time here, like, I don't know what a video to come to as the first time. So my name is Laura. You're more than welcome to say Laura if Laura is weird to roll. I am from Finland, but I live here in Melbourne, Australia, with my lovely husband and our two kitty cats, Maggie and Daisy, and the husband is Paul. And yeah, I don't know. Do I need to explain any more? Oh, name of the channel, I Stitch Birds, which lately has been, though, do I stitch birds? Because my friend Amanda said I'm barely stitching birds nowadays, and I was sort of thinking about it. Yeah, she might be right. I feel like I've been stitching like all sorts of other things and not so many birds. I have no idea what's going on, why that's happening, but maybe that needs to change. Okay, but I'm not going to have a long introduction this time, because, gosh, we have a lot to get through. So when I finished the last video, I was bit over halfway, I think, of the AB Singo challenge, and I still have some videos left from that. So honestly, let's just jump in, get into those videos. You get your stitching going. I'm gonna go get myself a drink, and let's make a video. Let's watch a video now. Sorry. Okay, see you soon. Okay, AB Singo is still ongoing, and here we have this one for day 18. And the letter today was K, which was a little bit difficult, I think, because I ended up picking a Finnish word which is kukka, Kukka, which means flower. So, because I really wanted to work on this one for another day this month, so there we go. Like I said, maybe Zingo, it really doesn't matter, because, I mean, yeah, you can be pretty laid back when you pick your things. And also, I wasn't competing for the official prizes or anything, so matters even less then. So if you remember, I was working on this one last time, and I am just going to continue doing that, because why not? Would be nice to get that ready, and then if I get that ready, then I'll move on to the next flower, and so on. So this is where I last left it. Yep, I did more on that one. Did some of the greens here to just use the thread that I had on the needle. So let's see how much more I can do this one. The first color I'm gonna work on is a orangey yellow, and I think then it's just greens after that. So I'll be back soon. Okay, here we are back again. It's looking really pretty now, isn't it? So I did add some of the greens and the oranges as planned, and ended up doing some of the backstitching as well. Did add some greens here and here too. So I am really liking the way it's looking. I'm so chuffed with that. I did 111 cross stitches and big bunch of backstitching. Well, it is the 19th, Thursday. Look what got called again, bingo. Oh gosh, why did I put this one? No. Okay, it's only 100 stitches. I can do this. And look, got a few bingos. Like I got 2 today. Both this way and this way. Hey! But yeah, I think I will be going back to Mr. Broccoli and stitching some more of that. Oh, what fun. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm just so not in the mood for this. Oh gosh. Why is this being so difficult? I still like this whip. It's so funny how some of them just feel so difficult. Gosh. Oh well, not much more to say about this one. I'll be back to show how much of Mr. Broccoli has gotten stitched by after 100 stitches. And here is Mr. Broccoli now. I ended up stitching the stalk and a couple more of the darker bits, and so next time when I bring this out, I'll just continue filling it up, the whole thing. So that was actually very painless and, dare I even say, fairly enjoyable. So that's good. I think that, yeah, I probably could have continued stitching it, but nah. I have other things waiting to be stitched, so I need to edit the video, which is now the previous video. So that needs to get done today as well. But, yep, there you go. Another day done, and let's see. How many days do we have left? 6. Well, that's not too bad. Alright. Oh my gosh, I need to work twice on Deck the Horse by the Stitching Housewives. What else do I still have? Long Journey, that's the one with the traffic signs. Oh, Titmo's Marushka. The bunny playing the trumpet. Oh, the RTO kit. Yeah, Deck the Horse. Right, so those are left some kit work and yeah, that tiny thing. Okay, I can do this. I can get through this. Yes, this one is out again, and not for AB Singo. I actually just want to work on it some more. Yeah, the last week, like I said in the last video, has been a bit difficult. I've been sleeping so badly and all that. So I also haven't felt like stitching much extra other than doing the AB Singo, you know, it's like doing the 100 stitches or so, and that's often like being it. Even last night I was looking at my whips and like none of them was calling my name, like none. But this morning I decided I'm gonna get this out. I've also gotten out all the half stitch colors that are still left on this one, and I just thought I will go a bit half stitch crazy, do as much as I can be bothered. I am going to use the, where did I put the small Q snap? I mean, this is a combination of the 6-inch one and the 8-inch ones. So I think I'm going to concentrate on 1/4 of the pattern at a time. See what our stitches are still left there to do. Work on those, then move to the other quarter and so on. I mean, the top half is still, oh, tons there, tons there to do. I don't know, maybe I won't even make it to the top half. I'll just get sick of working at this one. Or on this one, we'll see. So, anyway, here is how it looks. Oh dear. Okay, stitchy time. Okay, welcome to Friday the 20th of September. And today's letter is S. And it means working on this one, this RTO kit. Yes, I still think it's Sky in the Splashes, which is that one. Really would like to work on this one more. I think it just doesn't come out often enough because it's one of those that I don't have a saga file for, so it's used a paper pattern, so you know, sometimes you just can't be bothered. But that is how much I have done on this one. I really have no idea what I'll be working on today, I think. I don't know, should I fill maybe this one? Just needs to fill, so it's pretty much just doing that one color. I think I've done everything else on it, except then the back stitching, of course. Yeah, I think that's probably would be the wise way to go. I mean, it's 100 stitches, so I'll get a bunch of that background done. Yeah, okay. So nothing very exciting. Just looking at the picture and I'm missing, I mean, I have done this bit, so there's a bit of black here then. And then it's just these back stitchy bits. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go with that and I'll be back to show you where I get to. And I still think her shoes are enormous. I mean, I think they're felted shoes, those ones, but felted shoes with no snow though? Is there snow? I don't know. Righto. So I realised that I never showed the finished part of letter S. So I'm jumping here just to show where I got to with this one because I don't think I've touched this since. So there we go. I have already happily forgotten what I stitched. I think I did some of the, finished the black there, and I think I did some of this back stitching as well. I don't know, did I do any more here? I cannot remember. But here it is anyway. That's how it's looking now. It's looking pretty good, I think. Okay, and now we're going to go back to AB Singo. There is one more letter. Okay, just watch those 2 videos. I'll be back then. Okay, here is yet another very exciting day of the AB Singo. It is Saturday, the 21st of September. Today's letter is M, and I will be working on this kit, which is a kit by Maroshka. So there goes the M. Oh, this one doesn't come out often enough, I think. I think it's because it is that long shape. So even though I have a saga file for it, I can't work on like the whole area at once. And I kind of wish I could, because that would be nice. But sorry, the camera's moving. all over the place because I'm not watching what I'm doing. So I probably should just do it so that I just concentrate on like stitching that lot and then move around instead of wanting to finish everything that is done in one color and then move on from there. So anyway, here is the current what you call it? My brain isn't working. I'm too tired. Too tired. But this is where I am at this moment. The current progress, I guess I should say. I've done 15.79%. So plenty still left to stitch. So I only need to do 100 stitches. I really have no idea what I'm going to work on. Okay, I've done this leaf here. That one is almost done. Okay, so maybe I'll think about that I want to do this whole end bit like next. So I could finish that berry there and the leaf there and move on to the leaf there. Maybe move on to the berries. See what colors I get. Yeah, go this way a little bit. I mean, 100 stitches never gets you that far, but it'll get me somewhere. Would be nice if I'm gonna finish at least that berry and that leaf. So that's pretty good. Yeah, that makes me happy already. And and maybe I'll stitch that little twig as well. What an excellent plan. I'm very happy with that. That means it's time to get stitching. And I might even put a Flosstube on. Or not, because I'll be... Okay, I'm sure it doesn't really matter that much, so I'm just going to get stitching. Okay, bird is back. Didn't really have it in me to do more than the 100 stitches. Ended up doing a bit of the branch and a bit of the... Well, I did actually finish that leaf, other than the back stitching though. And when there was some color, I added the same colors here. And I think I put some up there as well. And then did a bit of the colors of the berries, some yellow that went there as well, and here. And a bit of orange, and that was it. I'm always a little bit disappointed when I don't do more stitches than the 100. But I'm actually really pleased because I managed to make that plan for how to go about stitching this from now on. It will definitely be more tempting to pick it up when there's a plan in place. So, but now it goes away, and I think I'm going to work more on the holiday. What's the name of the Christmas one? Holiday Comes to Us. But yeah, it really was actually nice to have this out. I do like how that looks already. Okay, back again. Like I promised after 2 videos. So, I don't usually give a warning about that. Now, if you're not interested, you may jump over something and, whatnot. But today, I am doing exactly that. Because in my previous video, I talked about going to a market and, which I was very nervous about. And I really wanted to film a little bit about going there and what I bought. And ended up being a little bit longer than I thought. So, if you're interested, then keep on stitching, because this is the perfect time to get some of those stitches done. You can just listen and lift your head up every now and then to have a look at what I'm showing, what I bought. If you're not interested in the least bit, jump like 18 minutes and I'll see you there again. So for anybody else, enjoy watching. Well, I'll be back soon. Help. Today's Sunday, 22nd of September. And I felt pretty tired because yesterday I went to that mellow art market that I mentioned in my previous video, because I was so nervous about going. Like, the anxiety was just like unreal. I definitely do struggle nowadays a lot with the unknown, when I don't know exactly where I'm going and what's going to happen and whatnot, and always feel like I won't be able to handle what comes. But what a surprise, it went well. So that's probably was expected, you know. It was actually amazing. Like, the amount of, like, there were so many stalls there, and every one of them had the most wonderful things for sale. Just such cute stickers and washi tapes and pins, and from that to ceramics and bags, and even some clothing and art and prints, and it was just unbelievable. But it was kind of funny, like, you know, we got in and I felt like after 3 stalls, you know, I was already running out of money. I don't know how that happened. Like, I didn't even dare to go look at all the stalls, because I just couldn't buy anymore. I felt like, you know, all the shopping money was already gone, and I knew that there would be still more to find there, because, like, I had looked at a lot of them stall holders' Instagram and the catalogs they had posted of the stuff they have. But I tell you what, seeing the stuff in real life, they look like a zillion times better in real life than they do in the pictures. And yeah, the people were just so wonderful, so friendly. So it was a great first experience of this sort of market, and yeah, would definitely love to go again. Maybe next year when they hopefully do it there again. But anyway, I thought I would show some of the things I got. And I thought it would be easier to show, like, here on camera, and then the little things, like some of the stickers and pins and whatnot, I might just show them, like, on the desk, because it's always too difficult to try and get the camera to zoom into it, and you know that I can't find words today. I can't. Oh, and yesterday I even lost my voice there trying to speak, and gosh. Oh, before I even start, have a look at this. We both had ice cream from this Japanese inspired ice cream shop that we have here in Melbourne. So this was my ice cream. And I got the toppings of the popcorn and the chocolate rubber duck. And this was the one that Paul had. And he got the toppings with the capybara biscuit and a party hat. So those were super cute. I loved them. And the ice cream was so good as well. I had a strawberry shortcake and Fuji apple. Delicious. Okay. But I'll just wanted to show you some of these things because they're so cute and I want to start using them, so I know they'll soon be all over the house and everywhere if I don't film now. So I'm actually going to start with the last thing I purchased. This was on the way out. I think it was actually the last stall next to the door on the way out, and I saw it and I thought, yeah, I need to get that because it's so lovely. It's an art print. Isn't that just so beautiful? Oh, let's see. Can I show the top? Can't go much further. So there's some stars there and moon. But I thought it was just absolutely amazing. She also had another one that was a little bit moodier in color. Didn't have birds, but sort of similar otherwise. I really like that a lot. That mood-wise, that was maybe more me. But then I asked Paul which one he would prefer, and he liked the ones with the birds. Since I love both, I went with this one. I love it. I love those clouds. I mean, this would totally be something I would stitch if it was a pattern. Definitely going to go check out her other art online. So the website is lerennis.com. LERENNIS.com. Wow. I would like to get this one framed, put on the wall. Okay, let's put it there. So I did mention that one of the main reasons why I was going is that I really wanted some of these lino prints by a Melbourne artist. And wow, what a lovely person she is. She is like super, super lovely. It was great to meet her. And I got 2 of the prints. Her prints. This one is the first one. I love it. I love this so much. I think it's so super cute. And I love the aquamarine that she uses a lot to print. And I love this fun paper as well. She uses a lot of recycled paper. There's a place in Melbourne that does, like, you can send all your scrap paper to, and they make this really fun paper for you. And I mean, I'm sure you have to pay for it and everything, but yeah. That's so cute. And then the other one is a smaller one. I love this. You know, I actually thought it was the bear eating a cookie. But I think it's a dumpling. Doesn't matter. Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. Dumpling or cookie, that's perfectly fine. But it is so adorable, and I love this super bright color for the cheeks. Yeah. So I got these, and I am just absolutely over the moon. Love them. I also have another print here that actually Paul got from a stall when he bought some stickers from them. So they gave a free print. Wow, people are just so creative. I don't know how they do all this stuff. It's just so cute. Right. So here's another thing that I saw on Instagram and knew that I had to go check out the store and most likely buy it. If I still liked it in real life as much as I liked it in the picture. It is a bag. I reckon I'll end up using it as a project bag. Let's show it. Oh my god, that face of that bunny. I can't take it. It is so cute. And look at that hat. Oh my god, that is so gorgeous. Oh, and the frog. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I find it a little bit hard to use bags like this as project bags. So if I one day learn to sew, I might end up taking this bag apart and using it as a panel for a like an actual project bag, you know, with zippers and everything. But it is so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. I love it. Just makes me happy. Then I saw another bag that I got. Because how could I leave that behind? Oh, it's so adorable. Yes, definitely another project bag. These bags are actually good for dimensions kits because they always seem to be so big and don't fit anywhere. Oh my god. Oh my god, the cuteness. Well, I'll show that one so I won't forget. Got a notepad, or more like a letter pad. It's Edinburgh buildings. I think it's fabulous. Yeah, she had some really nice ones. Would have had like a Melbourne print as well, but there's only so many prints, you know, I can get framed and put on the wall, really. Okay, so I'll show one more thing, I think, here on the camera. I got this one. It's a strawberry themed one. So it's a sort of drink bottle, more like a drink cup, and I have a straw as well, so that's in. And the best thing is that it's a double wall one or twin wall. Which one? Well, I hear both, so I can use it for both cold and hot drinks. Love it. Absolutely love it. She had 3 different designs, and I go and actually have this card still out. That was the person I got it from. Yeah, just need to wash it now, and I think it'll be in use all the time. It's a nice sort of sturdy one, so it'll be great here at my stitchy desk. So I reckon you'll be seeing this one quite often in my videos. Yeah, took the lid off, and oh, it is so cute. Wow. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Anything else that I want to show here? I'll show this one. Just a little notepad. Paperweight grid. My favorite. In Finland, actually, like at school and whatnot, we don't use lined paper. We always use gridded paper, except that our grids are bigger. But I've always loved these smaller grids. And I don't know why, but my handwriting looks the best when I write on this. No idea. Okay, I'm just gonna turn the camera around then and show you here at the desk the other little things that I got. So then we can get back to stitching again. Okay, let's have a quick look at these. So I got a couple of pins. Well, like, oh, there would have been so many amazing pins to buy, but I only got 3 because I want to try now and see if I can make them into needle minders, and then maybe some other time can buy more. I love this one, this chicken. Goodness me, it is so cute. I love this one, how small it is. It is adorable. Oh, I did get the, of course, this one pin as well. How could I not buy a bubble tea one? And it's from the same girl who did that that glass that I got, the cup I got. And some stickers. Oops. Sparkle, 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 sparkle. I love these pigeon ones. Oh my gosh. She had other pigeon ones as well. Yep, could easily have bought a big pile of them. This one is by the girl who did that bunny bag. Love it, love it. And then a few washi tapes. Like this one with the plants. It is so pop, so pretty. And another one with the same chicken. Chicken and the eggs. I definitely consider this a chicken, but she said, the designer said that, you know, she just created this kind of like a lump, and well, she had this one as stickers in different colors, and said that people think that it's different things depending on the color. So I got the green one. She said that then it could be bean or a pea. No, it's still chicky for me. But oh my God, look at that sparkle. Oh, so cute. Then a capybara. The same designs as in the bag, or on the bag. And this one was just so adorable. Oh my goodness, look at that bunny. This was the Lily of the Valley one, so it's just adorable. Yeah, there would have been so many stickers to buy, but honestly, it was just so overwhelming, like the choice. So I pretty much just grabbed a couple that had chickens, and then this one, and that pretty much was it for me for the stickers. But yeah, this one is so cute. Yay, chickens! Oh, they're so lovely. I like it even the eggs have some faces. So cute. And a cute little card. And I got a bunch of free stickers because each store, almost all of them probably had some freebies to give for purchases. So you end up then with a pile of those. So that's it. I got some lovely things and I'm super happy. Super happy with them all. Okay, back to the stitching. So that was it. I really am glad I went to the market, and yeah, I hope to go again. I think they have this market twice a year maybe, so I'll be definitely going to the next one. Right, and now back to those final AB single letters. Gosh, honestly, it started to feel like the challenge was never ending. So I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? 4. And I had not filmed the finished part for the first 3. Sorry, but never mind, because I've been working on those whips anyway, so you will see them later in the video. So I'm not going to add the extra finishing part for those at all. So let's get back to watching that. Gosh, there's so much to catch up. Well, today we're certainly getting a whip that really needs some loving. Wow, yeah. I started this last December thinking I would finish it in January. No. Just hasn't happened. So no, this was this actually a December? No, I think I may have started this a year ago. In November, when I decided that I always need to have an Etsy pattern and my bobbin pattern on the go at all times. And it's funny that both patterns that I picked for this, well, I actually drew them. I barely worked. I really need to get this one finished. So at least it got called for today, so I'll do the 100 stitches on it, at least. And it gets called still again in the next 3 days, so that's really good. I think it's that big wide mug that has been like the thing that has put me off. I mean, I could have stitched all the other bits ready and then just keep going with the mug, but yeah. So anyway, so it's the Deck the Halls by Stitching Housewives. And here's what I have so far. So pretty much just did the most of the yellows, I think, already, and just some of the mug. Woohoo! I don't really know. I don't know. Maybe I'll just start. Why not start working from this? Do that little stool and start working on those chickens on the left. I think that would be good. It would be nice to have a chicken there. Then that would kind of make it more tempting maybe to work on the rest. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to get stitching, get my 100 done and then see what happens. Okay, it's already 8:30 in the evening, Monday 23rd. And wow, there's only this one and then 2 more letters left. Wow, it's funny. Yesterday I was thinking like, yeah, celebrations, you know, hardly anything left. I can easily do it. Today I really struggle to get into stitching, even though this got cold. Wow, it's been a while. This got cold like very early on the AB single, and I've been waiting for it to come back ever since. So I got my counter on for 95 stitches because I already managed to do 5 before I remembered that, yeah, actually you should film this. And here is the bunny. So you can see my needle poking out there. So I've started here. I decided to just do some of the blend. It's like blend of B5200 and 415. So white and very light grey. How exciting. But it has a few hundred stitches, like 300 stitches of that. So I thought, well, I'll just do the 100 in that and be happy. Just get it done. At the moment, my main thing is just to get to the end of AB single. Then I'll be really happy. So I better get on with that. I got my iced tea and chocolate here to keep me going. And 100 stitches, really, I can do it. I can do it. Right, it is Tuesday the 24th. Only today and tomorrow left of the challenge. And of course today this one comes back, and no, I still don't feel like stitching it. But it is what it is. 100 stitches must be done. I think I am going to just grab the white, do 100 stitches on there. I don't feel like changing colors at all. So no more exciting red. Just gonna be some white, and that big mug is just, oh gosh, needs to be done anyway, so why not make some more progress on that one. Okay, get into it. Yay! It's the last day of AB single. Woo! I've made it. And the last letter is L. And it's got this one, which is Long Journey. So, oh my gosh. It'll finally be finished. I certainly don't mind doing the 100 stitches on this, even though I seem to have picked the 4 most drab colors to work on, because I was thinking of working on just that bit there. Start getting that road done. Have a little look. Oh yeah, this is actually the bottom of the pattern. So I would just love to start getting those stitches done on the outline. Would be great. But yeah, a bit boring on the colors, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do my 100 stitches. And maybe even some extra. Never know. Yeah, I would so love to get this one like fully done as well. But there's still a fair bit to go. What is the percentage? 25.77% done. So yep, still quite a bit to go. My gosh, okay. I'm gonna have some breakfast because it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, gonna have some breakfast and then going to stitch this. And the challenge is done. Wow. I am totally thrilled about it. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. AV Singo is now fully done. Finished. No more of it. Oh God. How happy. I'm so done now. It challenges for a bit. I just need to recover from them and just do some fun stitching. I mean, it has been fun, but you know what I mean. Kind of more the no plan kind of stitching. So I was glad I got this far with the outline. This one will stay white, so I mean really I'm now good all the way here. Oh, that makes me so happy. Now keen to get the whole bottom done though. That would be lovely. I am just so tired. Wow. But I'm gonna be working on this one this weekend. I have weekend plans. But since it's only Wednesday night, I'm not gonna talk about them yet. That's right, you have to wait that few more minutes until you get to it in this video. But before I go, another update for tonight. I have been working on the back stitching, so the bottom half of the pattern, which is I think like from here, is now fully done. Back stitching and everything. How happy am I? Yes, very. Did those double white line around that last, and yeah, it was a lot of back stitching to do, especially here with the tree twigs or whatever you would want to call those, and the socks, and turned out there's 2 candles there and everything. I must say I so love the colours in this one. Do I say that every time I show this? I probably do. So this one is now at 65.2%. So obviously the top half will not be as intense as the bottom half was. There's pretty much the tree and a lot of half stitches. A couple more of these hanging stars as well. But yeah, I'm so happy I got to a goal with this one as well. So, but as with the other one, I think this one is coming back this weekend. Yes, still not talking about the exciting weekend plans. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. Managed to have a shower, so oh oh boy, excuse me. So I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna wait for my hair to dry a bit before it's sleep time. So maybe start looking at what I might want to work on tomorrow. We'll see. told you you'd be seeing the cup. This time filled with, oh, look at that purple there. Sugar-free grape Fanta. Okay, so I made it to the end of the AP single. Okay, feels a bit silly celebrating like almost a month later, yeah. But I just, you know, rewatch those videos because I need to know what I'm putting out to YouTube. So I got to celebrate again. But then on to another little bit longer video. Seems to be 12 minutes. We are on to another edition of Laura at Night. So a little bit of sad to start with, but then a sudden introduction of a special event. Yes, I had a really nice event. So I'll let you get onto that, and I will have some more fun. Hello. It has been a while since we had an edition of Laura at Night. So tonight, well, let's say this morning, let's do that. And because I can't sleep. I slept for like 3 hours and then just nothing. Been up since 1 o'clock. Oh, just keep struggling with the tight chest, you know. It's funny that, like, at the moment, you know, I'm not having crazy anxious thoughts in my head. I'm just getting a lot of the physical anxiety symptoms, so I guess I'm still going through that roller coaster of you know, the giving up the medication and the system trying to get used to it. So this has been a really tough thing the last couple of days. It's like just constantly tied here, just trying to calm down. I'm trying to meditate, count, or watch some videos that will distract me. But at night it's hard because there are less just distractions because they just are. So once I get to that point of feeling anxious, it's quite difficult. Can be quite difficult to get rid of it. But it'll get better. So I decided that I'm going to just get up and get the weekend going because I have stuff to tell. I have plans. So this weekend is a long one here in Victoria because it is the Aussie Rules footy finals weekend. And for some reason, the Friday is always a day off than here, which I just find just utterly bizarre. But, you know, I don't think anybody complains about it. So that's just how it is. Funny enough, in the finals this year, there is no team from Victoria. It feels very, very strange. But it's not like I really follow the game, so I don't really care that much. So anyway, a couple of days ago, my lovely Stitcher friend Amy, hi, I know you're watching, sent me a message and asked if I want to do an at-home retreat with her this weekend. Oh, so thrilled. Made me so happy because of me having been feeling all miserable. And it's funny because I had been telling Paul, oh, no, nobody likes me. Nobody likes me. You know, I've been just so up and down. It's been crazy. So I got a message from her. I was like, wow, yeah, want to do it. I want to do it. So that was really exciting. So so then it's been fun then to start thinking about the stitching plan for the retreat and whatnot. So of course this means that we are both at our own homes, and but we'll be then messaging each other all through the weekend with updates and what we're up to and all that. So hopefully very, very stitchy weekend. So the first thing I did on Wednesday already, I got some snacks. Do you think I have enough? Yeah, got some snacks and drinks so that can't get through the weekend, you know. So I'm well sorted for that, except that this morning we are going to drive to a really lovely bakery in North Melbourne. Go get some goodies from there because they're open. They only open on Friday and Saturday morning, so it's kind of perfect. And my goodness, they have some good stuff on offer this morning, so I can't wait to go. And then when I come back, that's when the stitching begins. Okay, that was the plan. But since I can't sleep, I think I'm going to get the stitching started already. And I sort of thought about, well, what is it that I want to do? And I don't think I can concentrate just on one whip and just work on that all weekend. So I thought I would do 300 stitch rotation on my 21 list whips, because I know I worked on them now with the AB Singer, but they sure do need more love, and I don't mind working on them some more. If I do, like if one of them comes up and I really don't want to work on it, I'm just gonna skip. I'm not gonna, because this weekend is all about just enjoyment. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I made a wheel on the phone for all the numbers. I mean, some of them I've already done, so I still made it from 1 to 21. So if I come across one that I've already finished, I'll just spin again. Just couldn't be bothered, make it more accurate this time. So, I think I'll show a bit of update as well. Chatting here, because since AB Singer finished, it was nice to pick another whip to work on. Let's see. Surely I have a cover picture here. Oh, there we go. I grabbed this one. That one is a bit difficult on the pronunciation for me, so we'll just leave it at this time. But yeah, the black currants. I forgot to do a start video, so I'm just gonna show what I got done, which is this part. So it's so I thought I'll just work on that. Pretty drab colors for that one, but it's been mostly on one strand, and it's been just a nice change, because I usually just work on two, well, mostly on two. So that leaf is now fully done, back stitching everything, and yep, just keep going with those when I next get back to this. Oh dear, excuse me. It is 4 a.m. if I didn't already mention it. And my lovely husband is sleeping on the couch there, though. That's why I'm not speaking too loudly. I'm really excited. I'm really happy that we're doing this. I'm so glad that she asked. I think it'll it'll help me keep myself going this weekend. Hopefully distract me from my chest tightening. I do think I will need to have a nap at some point today, but also, can you believe that the retreat hasn't even started and I have already won the door prize? Yes. Because yesterday this massive box turned up. That turned up at the door, and that's from Amy. She told me she had put something in the mail. I thought maybe she had just, I don't know, sent me an envelope or something. And I go to the door and there's this massive box. Gosh, this is gonna be a good retreat. I already won a prize. Oh, that's exciting. So I haven't opened it yet. I said that I would open it once I get back from the bakery and like properly start the retreat. I do have it next to me here, just in case if I can't get going with anything and need to cheer up, so I can then start it there. But right now I'm still trying to save it for later. But how exciting is that? I just feel so lucky. Way out of so many participants, out of 2 that is, I win. At-home retreats are the best. You have such good chances of winning. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I can't do my wheel thing since I'm using the phone for recording, so I can't do it here live. But I'll be back soon to show you which one is the first one for the retreat. And I just really hope to stitch like work on as many of the whips as I can. And yeah, like I said, if those don't feel good, I'm just gonna swap on into any whip that I have and just do 300 stitches on whatever. It doesn't matter as long as the stitching is going on. Okay, I'm gonna have some tea now and I already had the first snacks. I must say they're delicious. They're too delicious. So God, sometimes I do wish I was like live streaming so I could just be interacting here, because this feels like quite fun. But yeah, okay, I'll talk to you soon. As promised, I'm back and hello from the retreat. You're not gonna believe me which whip got called first. No, I can't believe it. And I just said that if I don't feel like working on something, I'm just gonna skip and move on to the next thing. But I'm gonna stitch a bit. I'm gonna do like 100 stitches, then see if I feel like doing another 100, and then if I feel like doing the third 100 stitches, third lot of 100 stitches. I think that's how I'm gonna go. I think in a way it's kind of good that it got called first, because I don't think I would have the enthusiasm whatsoever for this later during this retreat. So I just can't believe that this one got called. Oh my god. So I mean, if you've just seen it, so Nothing new there. I think I'm just gonna keep working on the mug, because yeah, I don't know. It would be nice to finish these chickens here, but at the moment I got out the white fur, so I'm just gonna go with that. Easy to count, easy to stitch, and I gotta watch maybe some more Miss Marple while working. I think maybe I need a chocolate biscuit to give me strength. Well, the retreat has started, and as I said, this morning we drove to the bakery on the other side of town because we just really like it. So where's my finger? Oh, there we go. I'll put a picture here of the bakery hall. That should very much keep me going today. Oh dear. And I had to nap after that because I was awake at night. So, but it's midday. I'm ready to go. And look, I got a table gift. Hey! It was all put in this little pail. I got some wonderfully colored threads, a highlighter, got some bobbins, even a needle for my stitching, and a needle minder to use, and even a soap to keep these hands nice and clean and cool. Maybe so fun. Love the Uncle Paul's soap. Oh dear. That's so funny. Oh, I am absolutely loving this. Also, I have made a dash to the freebie table. And look what I found at the freebie table. God, somebody's put their big load of Ada of all sorts of whites. Oh, perfect. Of course, I had to snatch that immediately. Wow, that is a lot of Ada. Oh my gosh. Does this mean that I need to start more of my Russian patterns? I love it. I so love this. My goodness. Okay, it is time to get stitching now. Okay, first proper stitchy update from the retreat. Been eating a cardamom twist. Been watching Miss Marple. My lovely drinks. Wow! Why does it always go? Oh, okay. I think I need to do this so we can actually see. Wow, can you believe that the mug is almost fully stitched? Like, that is the right edge of it. I mean, there is a handle, but yeah, it's mostly done now. I'm so happy. So even though I really struggled stitching this at AB Zingo, and then now I ended up doing the 300 stitches, you know, it's like all of a sudden it's at a really great spot. Wow. I am well happy with that. So now I get to put this away, spin the wheel again, and see what I'll be working on next. So far 300 stitches feels good, but we'll see. I mean, it's only the first week. Not surprising if it feels good still. Gosh, it looks quite nice actually now. Yay! And this is what got called next. It was number 18, Planter Garden by Doreen Jones. And looks like this, if you look for gun, how it looks, it is so very pretty. And I have pretty much like done that bit. Oh, here we go. So lovely. Those flowers are just so gorgeous. And of course, I always love the back stitching. So I might as well continue here where I've left the thread last. And just go working on that flower, which is this one. No idea how many stitches it has, but you know, I reckon I can get quite a bit of it done with 300 stitches to go. Maybe move on to this one then next. Ooh. Oh, I need to start looking for colors for this one. Sorry, looking for the threads for this one. Because it will have quite a few different ones to make the pretty look. Okay, what's up, Daisy? Good girl, good girl. As Paul just head out to grab some dinner, I thought I'd get us caught up. It is, I think it's like 6 o'clock in the evening. I've napped for 2 hours because I was just so tired because of the bad night. But I feel like I'm ready to get back to stitching. Might as well show a little bit of update. I ended up getting like these greens out and did all of that and went and did this leaf as well, and now did the back stitching and then took the leftover black thread there and did a bit of extra back stitching. I have next picked all the pinks and reds, so I'll finish these things here, and there's some pink here and a little bits up there. I think I'm at 180 stitches out of 300, so I'm actually enjoying this one, so I'm looking forward to getting to the 300. And of course, at the retreat, one has to do some shopping. So I went shopping, and I have I have 2 fabrics for my stash. This is really like a real retreat. And do you recognize this fabric? Yes, it is the same one that I've been stitching on with the Mill Hill kit, the Better Boat one. So turns out Amy has had the same kit, but because she only stitches on Ada, she saved this fabric for me because she knew how much I love the color. That is just amazing. Because I was actually looking at that fabric on 123 Stitch. I can't remember now what the name of the fabric is, but if you need to know, just ask in the comments. I'll reply there. But I just looked at the fabric and thought about ordering some, and then I thought, nah, not ordering yet because I have so many fabrics. So I am totally thrilled to get some extra. And I love this sort of very light blue, sort of bit like grey blue foggy kind of color, and it looks like quite a big piece of fabric. So this will definitely be perfect for a lot of things. Oh my gosh, it makes me want to use it immediately and start something. Oh, I'm so thrilled. Gosh, thank you so much, Amy. And I couldn't stay away from the freebie table. And I found myself this. Look at that. It's like a stand with wooden bobbins. So you really could prepare for quite a decent sized project like this one and put the different colors up. Or I was thinking of maybe one of the dimensions ones. If I like work on one of the older ones that come with a really awful, almost like paper sorter, that would be nice to just put them on these. And when you want to work on, like, you can keep it with the kit because all of these come out of here, of course. So whenever I want to work on it, I just put these back where they belong and have them standing on the desk, and gosh, that's so easy. I really like those leaves. And I found 2 of these at the freebie desk. Of course I took both. So gosh, this is just such an awesome retreat. I can't believe it. Oh, Amy has already, she's doing 3 hours per whip, so she's already made it to, like, done 2 lots of that. So we're both on a dinner break now, except that I need to do some catching up since I haven't even finished my second lot. Because, I mean, 3 hours, 300 stitches, pretty much the same. Did I already mention that? Okay, if I did, I did. I don't know. But, yeah, here's the update from the desk. So I'm waiting for Paul to come back with the fish and chips. Going to eat that. And I think I'll get back to stitching that already. And then we'll continue afterwards. Oh, it's so fun to give some updates. Alright, so this is where I got to with this one. I thought that I would get so much further this flower, but I think it's still hard to sometimes know how much difference 300 or 500 stitches make when you're working on something. But then again, I ended up also doing this one instead of working on more of that flower. So, well, at least I know what I'll be doing next time. I'll be hitting the yellows there. So, really did enjoy working on this one. And I already did spin the wheel. And back to this one. God, I'm working a lot on the same whips this time on this video. They keep coming back. But it's always so nice to see the more and more progress happening. Now just wondering which part do I want to work on this time. Should I keep going the bottom and just picking some colours there? Or work on the road? Just too many options. Always too many options. I'll finish the traffic signs. I don't know. I think I'll just open the pattern and then have a look at what calls my name there the most. Anyway, yeah, really looking forward to this one. Yay! Okay, it is exactly 10 o'clock and I have just finished working on this one. This one was quick because I decided to go mainly with half stitches and just count. I'm just counting everything as one stitch, whether it's back stitching, cross stitch, half stitch, whatever. Not like the 2 makes 1. So I ended up working on this side and did 262 half stitches and 60 cross stitches. I had actually done these bits here as half stitches, then looked at my total on Saga and I was like, why is it marking 60 cross stitches? And went back and oops. So had to go back and make them into crosses. But yeah, I'm so happy I've now made it to the right edge. So now it's just the top that I need to still reach, but at least all 3 edges have been found. So I am soon going to spin the wheel again, and I hope I'll get a fun whip. Okay, what's the fun? I'm sure there's something still I don't really like. Okay, I don't want to work on the girl with the pearl earring. I think mainly because it's a big one, and I really have enjoyed using the smaller Q-snap because it just makes stitching so much quicker. But yeah, so I don't know if I'll just skip it if that comes from the wheels. I don't know. But I am still going to work on something, at least get the stitching going, and then just see whether I feel like sleeping or not. If not, I'm just going to keep on stitching. Okay, I of course called the next number, which was number 8. Whee! I am so happy that this got called because I love working on this one. So this is the RTO kit in the haze of pink flowers. She's so lovely. I love that backstitch hair. I love those flowers in the hair. And will hate stitching that. I was actually thinking about starting working on these black stitches now, but I think I will finish these yellow half stitches so that that is completely done. I mean, I did a bunch of them last time, so there isn't a huge lot of it left to do, so I think they'll be nice. And then after that, go for the black and whinge about every stitch. But oh my god, I mean, how gorgeous is that? It just looks so amazing. Oh, so beautiful. Hello again, it is Saturday morning, 22:06 a.m. I have again been awake for way too long because I woke up and couldn't fall asleep. But I was a bit wiser this time and came to sit at the stitchy desk and just started stitching and watching a bit of Flosstube. So I finished my stitches for this one. I finished now this whole area of the yellow half stitches. So that made me happy. And I did start with doing the black stitches now as well. Yeah, I'm even happier now that I did this area first, because I remembered that I made a mistake somewhere here. So I ended up starting the black stitches from here instead of counting from where it shows on the pattern. So, because it doesn't really matter so much here, but that I'm getting it right here with the area that is correctly stitched. I decided to grab the anchor black, giving me just a tiny bit better coverage. Like, I used the DMC here, so a lot loose looking than the anchor bit. So another whip, got 300 stitches. Well, this was probably like, I don't know, 320 or something, because I wanted to finish the black that I had on the needle. So really happy with this one. Also, as I was not feeling so happy, I opened another one of the gifts. This one was because I bought it twice, so my lovely retreat buddy Amy had bought 2 of the same kit, which this actually happened at the last retreat. If you remember, she gave me an RTO kit with the bird because she had bought it twice. So of course it was perfect because I really liked it. So where did I put this one? Oh, there we go. Oh, isn't that a really pretty kit? It is a look-s one, and these flowers are absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love them. I must say that I'm a little bit thinking about maybe leaving the lantern out when I stitch it, just bringing these jugs closer together. But never know, might end up stitching it anyway. It is just beautiful. What do we have? Just 2-stranded crochets and 1 and 2 strand back stitching. 16 count Ada. This one still has the anchor threads, 30 colors. Skill level 3 out of 5. And we got the size of the pen, and it's called Lamp. Oh, it will be funny if I end up not stitching the lamp. And here we go with the colors. So when I opened the package, the colors were what I first saw, and I thought, oh wow, so pretty, pastels. Yeah, they look so gorgeous. But don't they always, like when you get a look at his kit and you turn it around and it's like, wow, so pretty. Wow, this this retreat really is good. Wow, such amazing gifts. Wow, I'm so amazed. Thank you so much, Amy. Absolutely made my weekend. Been such a rough week, so I'm having a lot of fun. And this is already the 4th whip that I worked on that got 300 stitches, and yeah, I'm gonna put all of this away and come back soon with the next whip. Can't wait to see which number I get. Yes, another familiar whip is back. Well, familiar because it's been out recently. Girl with a pearl earring did get called, and I said no. So I moved on to the next number, which is this one. And first I thought, oh, no, I'm not going to stitch this one either. But actually, last time I did enjoy working on the broccoli. So I thought, well, why not? I think I can do 300 stitches on this one. So I think I'm going to finish the broccoli and then I'll go to the leaf or the carrot. I don't know yet which one. And this pattern is called Eat Your Greens. It is by Lucy Heaton. And it is from Cross Stitcher magazine, June 2015. So yes, this is where I left it last time. Yeah, really looking forward to finishing that broccoli. Because I've done all the other bits now, so I can just go for the one colour now and just keep stitching. So I don't mind that, because it's not really a block stitching. It is actually nice to have made some progress on this now, because it otherwise ends up just sitting there in the whip drawer and never gets picked. So it's kind of good when I'm forced to stitch. Oh dear, we have a retreat participant here who has clearly passed out and is very tired. She says she can't stitch no anymore. You tired, buddy? Yeah. Tired bundle. Good. Okay, best leave her alone. Giving me grumpy looks. Hello. Oh, look at the rosy cheeks. We're getting more sunnier days now. Went for a drive and even saw people standing by the road in their bikinis. I'm like, what? Because it's been so cold at the night. But yeah, I can definitely tell I'm a bit rosy, so maybe I should put shorts back on. I usually sit always in shorts at home, but now I have long pants because I just couldn't be bothered changing them when we came in, because we went out for ice cream. I was so tired, I just thought, let's just go out, so I'll feel better then. Okay, it is 10 to 5. Wow, 10 to 5 in the afternoon, and I have only just finished working on the vegetable one, getting those 300 stitches done. I mean, I started working on it, what, 12 hours ago? Okay, of course I slept, quite a few hours there in between, but still, it has taken a long time. But I can't really complain about working on it, though. I didn't mind it. I think it's just that I've been very tired, so I keep taking very long breaks. So it just takes its time. So anyway, here we go. So I finished the broccoli, did the parsley leaf, and then got started with the carrot with the very, very weird blue top. 300 stitches. I started wondering if Paul has been like messing with my my counter there and keep putting more stitches to it for me to do. And God, why do my eyes look so thingy as well? Well, it's gotta be the tiredness. Oh. But good news, I won the raffle! Yeah! This is my raffle prize. I got a book. A lovely French one. So it's a goodies in here. I didn't have a look, good enough look yet to like mark anything, but I'm going to do. But I think the French they make some lovely patterns. I like that one with the crepes and egg. And there's macarons and donuts and cupcakes and ice cream and the cake from that cover picture, and there's just all sorts in here and different kinds of projects and what do I always like these ones that have like a what you need to make something and often even come with the whole recipe. I like those ones. I think I like it that there's a little bit of the text and whatnot. Oh, there's instructions on how to finish these things. Well, there's like wall hanging, tablecloth and napkins, a notebook, all sorts in this one. So wasn't I lucky? A raffle winner. Woohoo! Haven't been going for. I think I definitely overdid it with the snacks because I certainly haven't been going through them quite as fast as expected. I did have some lovely pockies. These are the nutty almond flavour. They're always nice. I like things that are crunchy and chocolatey. Just near me, we have a box in the corner for all the things that go to the recycling box outside. So you just chuck everything there for me. They either make it to the box or they don't. Okay, so I've just done the wheel spin again. And another very familiar whip is back. Yes, it wasn't that long ago that you saw this with the whole bottom half finished. So, time to climb up now. So, I guess I'll either start working on the tree that is here or go crazy doing half stitches. Like, I was going to go half stitchy just to get something done quicker. But I always worry that if I go do the half stitches without there being like some sort of area done with cross stitching first, that it'll start pulling the fabric somehow funnily. I don't know if it does or not. So we'll see. Have to see whether. Gosh, don't the colours just look so nice there? It is just so bright. Wow. So lovely. But yeah, nice to say hi on the camera. I felt like my hair was so dirty and everything all that yesterday and whatnot because I was too tired to have a shower. But today I started the day with one. Oh dear. So I feel good and fresh and have my Rooster t-shirt on. And I keep drinking from my new cup. God, I really am so in love with this one. It is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. Love it. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go back to stitching now. Enough chatting. Yeah. Bye. Good morning. It's Sunday, the 29th of September. Last day of the retreat. Oh, I think I totally bombed out yesterday. It's funny though, even at like actual go away somewhere to take part of in a retreat. At those retreats, I usually can't do anything anymore after Saturday afternoon. That's when I've totally lost all my energy, or I've gotten too tired of stitching and too tired of socializing and too tired of everything. And that seems to happen also at the at-home retreat. So I found that quite funny. In my last update, I showed you I got out the Christmas one. I think I put like 5 stitches into that, 5 half stitches into that, and that's it. I could not make another half stitch. Just no. Yeah, it's also funny, like I come to a total stop. It's like no more. So I then sort of did just like just stitchy pottering kind of things. Here I once again cleared my desk of all the whips that I had here. I put all the project bags away in their boxes, sorted those out, which was actually, it was really nice. It's always so nice to put everything away and have more space here at the desk. Even ended up going to bed like before 10. I did wake up at 1 o'clock as usual, but by 2 I think I was asleep again, and whenever I woke up I just tried to keep on sleeping, so I did get more sleep this time, which is great. Been struggling with the tight chest again this morning, but at the moment it's going away, so I'm so happy about that. I was just talking with Paul about it, that I just that I know people struggle with a lot more things that have sort of symptoms, they have more serious mental illnesses or whatnot, and I mean, this is pretty mild, having to deal with, I think, with the tight chest, and already this is driving me crazy, because it feels sometimes like it doesn't go away. It's like, it's almost like when you have a really aching finger or something, you sometimes feel like, want to rip the finger off so it'll stop. That's kind of how this feels at times, and makes you understand better what people go through. And anyway, no need to talk more about that. Today I'm not going to go back to my 300 stitch rotation because I just can't do it right now. So I am kind of having a craving for a bit of monogamous stitching. What? Yes. Like after several months of stitching to numbers, the challenges, everything, I'm kind of wanting to just pick a whip and just work on that for a while. Not have any goal for it, like just enjoy working. But for me to stick to just one for a while, it of course has to be the right one. And what that is, I don't know. I guess it needs to be something that will keep my interest. Possibly one that I could color complete colors sort of really easily. I mean, so that it's not huge, that I could jump from one place to the other to another to finish a color. But that of course then limits it a lot. So I'm just gonna see what my whips are saying to me. If there's one that feels suitable. And well, of course it could be that I'll just work on one on a few days, and then when I feel like it, swap to another one. So this morning I'm back to the red currants. This one is getting more and more done, so that's lovely. I would actually like to finish this whole little part here. You alright, Daisy? Did you see a bad dream, baby? It's okay. It's okay, little pudding. Oh, little Daisy's so bad dream. Okay, so I'd like to finish this and then move on to something else. I even can't quite tell you which ones I'm kind of considering. Like, I think Wilbur would be great, but that is just a paper pen, so I kind of wish, well, I would like the whip to be a saga file, so that if I'm doing color completing, I can just easily see all the stitches that are done with that color. So otherwise, I think Wilbur would be it, because I would love to finish that. Yeah, I'm just talking just nonsense this morning. I think I just wanted to say hello. And then the last day has started. Oh, I opened the last package from my friend Amy yesterday. Oh, wow. Look what she sent me. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. I have admired this one so many times. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's a bag by Little Boat 88. It's got an Etsy shop, and it has the little book for holding threads, or you can even use it for catching oars if you're stitching somewhere out of the house. I love it. I can't wait to put a whip in it. I don't know which one yet. Maybe the next new start? Who knows? But it is such a beautiful one. Like, oh, so many new things from this retreat. It's been fabulous. Okay. But I'm gonna stitch a bit more now. I'll come back when I have something more substantial to share or show. Okay, here we go again. It's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I had a bit of a nap just before midday. And other than that, I've been stitching. As I said, I've been working on this one. And can you believe I ended up doing about 600 stitches on this one? Woo! I finished this whole bit here. I am so happy. There it is. Looks even better than in the picture, really, doesn't it? Decided to already do that as well. These are supposed to be French knots, but I only did 101 low cross because I think it looks just fine, and I don't then have to worry about the stupid French knot. But oh boy, there's still a lot to stitch. I've done I think it was pretty much 25% now, so 1/4 finished. God. But yeah, I'm so chuffed I did this whole thing. It is just so satisfying when you finish whatever part you're doing. Yay! So, since finishing that, I've been wondering what to do next. And yes, there's nothing there because it is new start time. But then it was like, okay, what do I start? Because as we all know, I have a zillion great options. And sometimes I get stuck thinking what would be the perfect, somehow the perfect start. But there isn't one. So I picked the one I really felt like. Which I showed you in the last video, the stitched version of this that I had seen, and it looked so beautiful that I am keen to go for this. I tried different background colors and I felt like the white was like too stark, but a cream sort of is great. So I grabbed one of the fabrics that Amy actually gave me at the last retreat, the last face-to-face retreat. And yeah, I am using linen again. I just seem to be drawn to linen. I still don't really understand why, but I just like it. I think I just like the non-perfection of linen. I like the bumps and the random thick threads there. I really like that. So yeah, I'm gonna start this one. Maybe I'll start working on that hat. And I don't know. Who knows where to go from there? I think that's what I'll concentrate on to start with. So I'm excited about that. So what did you think of my at-home retreat? I thought it was pretty fun. I'm still so happy that Amy asked me. We feel very special, and it was really nice to have at-home retreat. Almost finished. So, one thing I wanted to share before I forget is Amy's rotation for her whips, because I like it. It's not something I will do because, you know, I keep changing my rotation and how it works. Well, I don't know if I really have a rotation. I just work on something. But yeah, I wanted to tell about hers because I think it's something that might really work for some of you. So she has, I think at all times, 21 whips. Great number, I think. And she works on them on a 3-day rotation. So she works on one whip from Saturday to Monday, then the next one Tuesday to Thursday, and then she has a whip that she always works on Fridays, and then the next day the next whip in the rotation gets worked on, blah blah, you know, goes on and on. She figures that it takes about 3 months to do the whole rotation. So you get to work 4 times on each whip. I mean 4 times the 3 days. So I don't think that's bad at all. Like if you have sort of similar amount, I mean even if you have a smaller number of whips, you know, even if you had 10 whips, if you do 3-day rotations, I mean it's pretty good. And in 3 days you get to actually put some decent number of stitches into it as well. I do like it a lot, but my favorite part is actually that if she wants to do a new start, she will. And the new start gets 3 days, but then that new start goes to a waiting room. At least that's what I was calling it. It's a waiting room. And when one of the whips in her regular rotation is finished, then a whip from the waiting room gets to join in. So I think that's great. I really like it. Okay, most of her whips are pretty big, so I think it takes a while to anybody to get in from the waiting room. It's so funny that in my mind, when I think of the whips in the waiting room, I'm thinking of I'm sure many of you have watched Beetlejuice. Like they're making a new Beetlejuice, the original Beetlejuice, where I think in the end he's sitting there in the waiting room and isn't it so somebody there at like the number and it's like massively long, you know, the it's been waiting in line there for like forever. So always makes me think, and that makes me giggle then. And but I just love it that even if you have a rotation like that, that if you feel like doing a new start, you can. It just then just has to go and wait. But I love it. I love it so much. So I asked her, you know, can I share it in my next video? And she said it was fine. So there you go. I hope that it'll give some great planning ideas for you. Okay. And then back to more stitching. God, this video will be never ending. Oh my God, can you believe it that I might be working on this cat? The one that never gets to come out. Because I'm still so dreading finishing all that black. But I was just chatting a little bit with my stitchy friend Margaret, and she had ordered the other cat kit, the one with the white cat, but similar, very similar otherwise. And because I told her that, you know, I bought these many years ago, and that was like well before the war started. And I still have a few kits that I bought at that time that I haven't finished. And honestly, like when I was sorting my whips, I really hate seeing some whips there like year after year. I feel like they'll never go away. But they're ones that I still want to finish because, I mean, otherwise they would have been cut into pieces as you know, someone likes to do. So I do think I need to get back to my 30-minute stitching. I know I said I'm going to be totally challenge free, but I don't know. That's fine though. If I miss a day, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter so much. There's no having to keep up or anything. But I really want to work on these whips. I want just so badly want to get some of them done. And this is one of them. I picked this one over the white one because there really isn't that much of the black left to do. That is not too bad. I've done only a little bit of the flower. I love these bright colors. I love those. So it's amazing though, like the whiskers, you can barely see what I've done. And here they're all wild and whatnot, so I think I have to take out what I did and do them with 2 strands. The thing is though that like these ones, also like all these bits were actually embroidered instead of done like backstitching, but I want to do them backstitching. So I mean they will look different, but I definitely want those whiskers to show up more. I mean you can just see a little bit there, and that's just not good enough. Yeah, definitely taking them out. I am surprised that I have even left them like that. But anyway, I was thinking I would do more of these flowers and leaves here. Just to make it a bit more fun to get back into it. And hopefully that will encourage me to work on the black a bit more as well. So I am actually going to put this on the Q-snap now and work on it while I'm feeling enthusiastic about it. And see where I get to. Okay, this is where we start. Okay, I'm back already. Didn't realize I only had one video there to add. So at this point, I dropped out of social media. Like I was still been there a bit, but not very much, because I really was struggling a lot with the withdrawal from the anxiety medication, the bad sleep and the anxious feelings and feeling very grumpy, and it did not feel good. So I decided that the best thing is just to take a good break and really just get away from anything that might cause me anxiety. Or yeah. So my main purpose was just to relax, just to only do things that bring me relaxation, bring me joy, me happiness. So I even stopped filming my little videos. I stopped posting on Instagram, and of course haven't made Flosstube videos. I feel like all I've done is just like stitch a lot. So even though I haven't been active, like posting about the things or anything, I have been stitching a lot. Like I've been stitching every day. I was sort of wondering though, like what am I gonna do when I make my video, like how to show things, because I just feels a little bit overwhelming, because I have filmed, but I have stitched, but I didn't film anything. So I need to kind of catch up. Anyway, I did make a video where, okay, I probably say again some of these same things about the anxiety and whatnot. And there's a finish coming up. And then a bit about what I have started stitching. So there might be a couple of things that you'll see coming up that all of a sudden just seem to have so much progress compared to you having seen it either earlier in this video or in the previous video. It's like what happened, you know? But it just, I've been working on it throughout this 2-week, 3-week period. So I'm going to play that video, and after that I have started doing the small videos again. So I think I'm just going to play it all, and at the end I'm going to have a look at my calendar, because I really have been trying to write down. It ended up being the last month. I seem to have missed a week after AB Singo where I didn't write anything down. So not surprisingly, because I haven't felt good. Didn't feel good. Okay, so what I'm trying to say that at the very end, I'm gonna try and see if there are any whips that I worked on that I didn't show in these videos that are coming up, and I will show those at the very end. Is that a deal? Okay, but before I forget, during this break, one day when I wasn't feeling happy, I asked Paul to take me to a bookshop nearby that only sell like craft books, which is great. So they had this book, The Cross-Stitch Summer Holidays, which is by Anna Matvieva. Is that maybe? She is, I think it's Mr. and Mrs. Stitch on Instagram, but she just posted that she is going to stop posting there, that she's been doing cross-stitching now for many years and is going to move on to other things. Yep, I'm happy I got this book. Yeah, it has really cute summary projects. Like, of course, berries, any kind. Yeah, I'm all over it. And I know there was a chicken, so let's have a look at the chicken. I'm sure somebody will have done a flip through of this. Oh, well, look at that. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. Those chickens are so cute. Yeah. And I was like, garden ones? Like that. So it is a lovely book. Well worth getting. Okay. Wow, this is going to be a long video. So I'll just let you get watching, and I'll see you at the end for any catch-ups that are needed. See you soon. Oh my goodness. Haven't been in front of the camera for like 3 weeks. I was just really not doing well with the withdrawal from the anxiety medicine, and I just came to a point where I felt like I'm just going to take a break from everything. I haven't even posted in Instagram for like 2.5 weeks. Probably not as noticeable there though as it is in if I'm not posting a video. Because on Instagram, I mean, there's so much to see all the time, you just don't notice if somebody hasn't posted for a while. But I've had a couple of difficult nights now. I don't know. Worrying about life, future, getting older, what to do when I'm old, how to get stuff sorted, because I guess at the moment I feel like I'm not sorted or on top of anything. And as we well know, I don't have a lot of confidence or belief in myself to be able to get on top of things. So one good thing about crying for a couple of nights, a couple of mornings, is that I guess it's a bit like hitting the bottom, you know. It does make you then want to come up with makes you want to come up with some solutions or plans how to start improving things to get to where you want to be. I always love that bit. I love it when I get some good plans in my mind. So I was But I'm not going to talk about all of those yet. I mean, it is a stitchy one. But yeah, it's not like I ever shy away from talking about it live because, well, it is my channel. I get to talk about whatever. And of course, there's always a button to press further, so I know you'll be fine. Anyway, let's talk about the stitchy plan. Also the last couple of days I've been catching up on Stitching Mummy, as well as talking with a friend about sort of stitching and so the last, you know, couple of months left of the year and what are the plans, what would you like to finish. And okay, listen, my one goal, like one thing I really wanted to finish was that damn Deck the Halls by the Stitching Housewives. That, if you remember, over a year ago I decided to write down on pieces of paper all the patterns that I had bought from Etsy and wait. And still wanted to stitch because I mean there are patterns that I bought that I just don't want to stitch anymore. Just taste change or they were just awfully made or whatever, dodgy or that sort of thing. So I did that. Asked my lovely husband to pick one. And I've had the 2 pieces of paper hanging here from a little shelf on my desk, you know, like this one. So I always wrote the date I had bought it and name, so that when I pick the pattern, it's easier to find. I had bought that in 2020. Wow. So that's the one that Paul picked, and I have so struggled to get it stitched. It has been so difficult. I don't know why it was so difficult. I think I was just dreading the big mug, but it's finished. Look at that. Let's see, do I need to put something behind that? Yeah, I reckon that shows better. So I got it finished. Actually, the deciding thing was that in the finished stitching group, they wanted to do a 30 minutes a day challenge, you know, like I've been doing to work on those whips that just aren't moving forward. So I thought, well, of course I need to take part. So this was the one I picked first, and I think that once I got the mug done, then I got a little bit more enthusiasm and then worked a bit of extra, got the whole thing done. The most annoying thing about this was, let me have my usual whinge. I'm sorry, I'm gonna call it again the American patterns. Because it's pretty much just the American ones that use those damn over-dyed threads. They're pain. Because I don't want to buy them. I just not my thing, and they're expensive, and I never use then the rest of them for anything. So it sucks. But what sucks even more is if there is a DMC conversion, when those colors have been picked without much consideration. Like that's what I felt like had been done with this one. The colors that were picked were just weird. Like they were they just did not seem right to me at all. And especially looking at the picture of it that they published, like when you buy the pattern, they, instead of a mock-up, they actually have a picture of the finished thing. I mean, the colors were just so different from that. Even for the Christmas tree, the shade of green was just weird. So I ended up then frogging a fair bit, like, of the colors that I had already done, because I mean, I like to just, I hate it when I end up having to pick my own colors, because I find it such a struggle, because always self-doubts. It's such a struggle. But I did not want to leave them as they were. So I did end up picking them myself. Like for some of them, I ended up trying a few different shades, like the blue and the yellow. The green I got right in the first go, which was great. I'm still wondering about the blue, if that was great, but it does look nice, so I'm happy enough. Here it is again. So anyway, I'm happy that it's done. But yeah, those hand-dyed, over-dyed threads, I think they should be banned. Because it annoys me that, like, unless you buy the thread from the same lot as the designer bought it from, or whoever stitched it, you know, you will never get it looking like the picture, because the dye lots are always different. And how frustrating is that? I want it to look like that. I want my thing to look like the picture. So I find it so frustrating. I mean, it's the same frustration as with some of the pictures that get worked on so much that the colors look so different than what they actually are. I've definitely had struggles with that with like Lizzie Kate ones. They made the pictures look so bright and lovely, and then you start stitching it and it's like, what happened? These colors are so not right. And the same thing with that little Bent Creek kit that I had. Just looked weird, the colors, and just not right. So that's why that went to cool off for a while. So when I next bring it out, I will pick some colors that I like for it, then try again. But yeah, I really do find it, I just can't tell you how frustrating I find it. I mean, I'm sure that most of you probably are just used to stitching that way, because that's how I guess, like, the most popular stitching patterns the Americans want are, and probably have been for like forever. But yeah, it's just drive me crazy. Am I the only one? I accept it if I am. I certainly like to have my whinge about it every now and then. Okay, anyway, back to the stitching planning and wanting finishes. So I ended up writing a little list. How cute is that notepad? A little list of 7 things that I would like to finish before the end of the year. Yeah, I know, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But even if I would get most of them even close to finishing, I mean, how good would next year look for finishes? Like, that would be great. Anyway, the way I was thinking about this was look, I tried to look at how many stitches they have, and based on if I manage to do 500 stitches a day, then it would be possible to finish them in such and such time. Because these pretty much are like between 2,000 and 4,000 stitches left. So, I mean, it sounds like could finish them. But of course, in reality, it ends up being a totally different thing because you just might not feel like it. 500 still sometimes is a lot. So what I have on my list is the Bothy Threads Chicken. Yep, I still really would like to get rid of it from the whip pile. Because I now have the Saga file for it, so it is possible, even despite the drab colors. Then the RTO Seagull. I don't know if I've already shown that I've been working on that before this video. I probably have. So the RTO Seagull. Then the Anna Petunova's The Holiday Comes to Us, the Christmas one. Wilbur the Pig. Dreaming Girl. That feels far-fetched, but still could be done the same way. Then another Anna Petunova, Guardian of the Harvest. And yet another Anna Petunova, Rain Melody. I guess those are just a suitable size. So yesterday I made a wheel where I added all of those. I added them all like 4 times into it. And every day I will spin the wheel and then try and do 500 stitches on whatever comes up. Except if it's the Seagull or Wilbur, I will only do 200 because I am working on those. Well, one I'm working on weekly, the other one daily, so I don't want to burn out. But still would love to add that bit of extra there. I mean, 200 stitches is a fair bit. Right, so the first one was called yesterday, and it ended up being the Guardian of the Harvest. Of course, I don't have a video to show where I started, so that's just what I'm showing. So I added 500 stitches to it, but ended up being so that it was like 480 or 490 half stitches, and then over 100, no, I think it was 140 something cross stitches. And originally I thought that it would have to be 500 cross stitches, so if I do half stitches, 2 half stitches would make cross. But I started stitching late and I really wanted to be just happy and feel positive about what I get done, so I figured it's more than good enough. So pretty much worked on like this area here. So indeed a lot of half stitches there. And then full stitches were mainly on these bits. I think it's like a bit of fence or something like that. But yeah, I was very, very, very happy. Still love this fabric that I use for the Halloween ones. I'm just gonna check the percentage of that one now. It is at 26.5%. Very happy with that. And it has, let's see how many stitches, 3,860 stitches left. But that is counted as full crosses, so like it has 2,050 for full crosses 2,207 half stitches and 1,403 back stitches. So back stitch half stitches get counted as 2 equals 1. So in the total it's 3,860. And today Dreaming Girl got caught. I did let out a big sigh because it is I really like the picture still. I really like it a lot. I think she's absolutely beautiful, but it is just not my favorite thing to stitch, or the one that would really call me to work on it a lot. But I have now added 348 stitches to it so far today, so it is looking very nice. So I finished all of the lighter color in the hair now, and I'm sort of wondering, because like I haven't planned yet this video at all, that I don't think there's any point of me showing this earlier than now. So this will be actually the first time you're seeing that I have been working on the Dreaming Girl. So let's take the end up here so I can just show it. Right, so the reason why I picked it or dug it up in the first place was that, I don't know, I feel like lately I'm seeing it stitched a lot, and every time I'm like, why do I not finish mine? It just keeps sitting there. I can see all the people finishing theirs. I mean, I started mine when it first came out, and I don't know, I just didn't continue stitching it. So the last straw was seeing Margaret stitching it at the stitching meetup last Saturday, and I thought, goodness sake, you know, I need to get it out and stitch it. So here is how it's looking, the whole thing. So before picking it up, I had stitched it like to this point. So everything on this side I had done. God, I love these stars and the clouds and the boats there. That is one of my favorite bits there. Absolutely love that bit. So whatever is to this side, I have stitched since picking it up. So I did, on 3 different days, I altogether did 500. And yeah, now I've done the extra sort of 350. So I'm just going to be filling these bits, which I do not like doing that, but I'll be doing that, which is nice though for not having to count, and see if I can get the last 150 stitches done for today. But yeah, I am pretty thrilled that she's got a face now, well, almost full face. I actually counted from here to this end to start doing the little bit of hair, and it's so that it opens up more areas for me to stitch. So I am pretty thrilled actually. And yeah, she does look really pretty. But yeah, 150 more stitches. Wow. What else? Well, I can't show any more of this challenge since nothing else has been called yet, since I'm still trying to finish this one. But, oh yeah, I can show you something else. Because the Deck the Halls was finished, we were actually organizing a bit of stuff, because at the moment my stuff is everywhere. I have a lot of like hobby stuff and just it's everywhere. So we were organizing a bit, and I saw the box that had all these pieces of paper for the Etsy drawers, So I said, oh yeah, I just remembered you can actually pick one. So he did. And this is what came up. Can that even be seen? It says, Etsy non-stop seagulls on the raft. And this one was both 23rd of May last year. Put it back there so that I will not forget. And I will put a picture of it here. It's a really cute pattern though, so I did not mind him picking that one. It is definitely one of those that is non-stop color change, absolutely non-stop. And as I'm stitching on white, I just last night got some fabric ready. You can see that this is textured, and if you know that it is Ubelher Eva fabric. Ubelher is the company, Eva is the name of this 28 count fabric, and it looks like linen, but it is even weave, and it is so wonderful to stitch on. So, because I wanted to use this fabric for something else as well, the dimensions kit that I adopted at the previous stitching meetup. So I want to stitch that on that fabric as well. So I cut the fabric for both of them last night. What a good girl. So I really badly want to finish some. I want to finish some, get them out of the pile. I know I keep saying that, and it always makes me feel like it's sounding like I don't like them, but I do like them. I just want to get them finished because I'm just sick of seeing some of them. Okay, one more thing. I got a kit in the mail today. I think this is gonna be the last kit for quite a while. I'm gonna leave the door open though for any, bargains, because that's fine. I don't want to spend the money now. I'm actually considering having a very low spend year because of how much stuff I have, and I really would like to go to Finland. Miss my family. And it's hard to save, so need to pay things off and need to get much better at budgeting. Save up. And I have so much stitchy stuff to use that I don't really need to buy anything. I'm not gonna do a no buy year or anything like that, because that is always just destined to be a disaster. I'm just happy to have it as a low spend. So anyway, every now and then on Amazon they have a random dimensions kit that hits like a really good price, really like low price for us. I'm sure you guys overseas can get dimensions kits fairly cheap at times, like from the different shops, because why does it feel like everybody always has those coupons to get like a zillion bits off, and it's like, and things don't end up costing like anything. So but I have been looking at this gold collection kit, but it was never one that I would have like put in my wish list that I'm gonna buy it, even though I like it. But the price went down to $20 Aussie dollars, so that's what, $10 US. That's a great price for a gold collection kit, and I couldn't say no anymore. So that just arrived today. Let's see, bit of glare there, but I think you can see the image. Well, let's put it this way. God, I think it was the cat that really sealed the deal. But I thought that the flowers looked so pretty. Aren't those gorgeous? So this one is called Garden in Gold. I don't know, it's a fairly new one. Designed by Nene Thomas. And of course this don't have the year anymore, and which I think is not a great idea. But I didn't even notice it when I bought it. But it comes with 14 count fabric. A gold collection with 14 count fabric. I mean, gosh, that's a bit unusual, isn't it? And it is navy fabric. So that is awesome. I wonder if this is just a big load of half stitches to make it that lighter. So there are the colors, of course, absolutely gorgeous colors. So is there anything I needed to? Yeah, half stitches on the background, and they look like one strand, which is great. So I think this is going to be an easier gold collection one, which I welcome with glee. Okay, good lord, I've been talking for half an hour. I guess I maybe need to make a video. So much catching up to do with what I've been stitching while I've been hiding away. And I also just baked. Yeah. I baked a almond streusel sour cream cake. Let's put a picture of that too. Yay! Okay, one more live thing that I'm planning. I have been watching videos of this Australian Mama 3, works full time, does meal prepping on, I think she calls it meal reset, on Sundays. So preps that's all the shopping, prep stuff, cooks on Sunday for the week to come. Like most things. That would be amazing. Like, I would really like that a lot. But I am way too overwhelmed to be anywhere near to be ready for that yet. So I have decided that I will start by baking on Sundays. My minimum goal is to bake something sweet, like bake a cake that can then be either frozen in portions or put in the fridge in portions, so that it can be eaten throughout the week with cups of tea. And ideally, I would also like to bake a loaf of bread the same day. So there you go. That's what I'm going to start with. And then when I feel ready, start adding to it, because usually I just jump into things like I expect to do perfectly immediately, like getting everything ready for a whole week, and that's not going to happen. So I'm really trying to do things better. But it is Wednesday today. I felt like baking anyway. I mean, practice around. So I baked that. I hope it'll be nice. It certainly smells really good. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I really need to add 150 stitches to this girl. I've got no time to waste now. Okay, bye. Yay! I got my 500 stitches done. Oh my goodness, I am very happy. Let's see how much did I actually do. Wait. I can't count all of a sudden. 519. And I am almost at 40%. Yay! Yeah, so I did all the lighter red part of the hair, filled some of that, then went and used the same one here and did a bit more of the face. I think towards the end when it starts getting a bit difficult to keep the enthusiasm going, you know, you need to just do a few different things just to get it done. So I am very, very happy. I mean, yeah, wow, that's good. And I decided to spin the wheel already because I like to get the whip ready for the for next day, you know, have it on the Q-snap and whatnot. And what do you think I've called? Yeah, bothy chicken. Oh my gosh. But I want it finished. I really do. It is now at 49.7%. So, oh my god, 500 stitches in there. But I can do it. I can do it. I could saga file. I can do this. Looks like I've stopped there last, so might as well finish that off and then have a look at where I want to stitch. God, I'm finding it's really difficult to, wondering whether to like go down here or not, so that the left side is done. And oh my gosh, how little I'm looking forward to stitching this. Or come and do the legs down here just to get to stitch a bit more of the yellows. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, you'll see tomorrow what I will have worked on. With this one though, any progress will be great. 500 would be absolutely fantastic. Anything less than that, I'll take it. I'll happily take it. And here we are. It's 7 o'clock on Thursday the 17th. And I got 500 stitches done. Yay! Well, 502. I am very, very, very happy. So I did a big load of this, I don't know, beigey color. Then moved to this bit darker here. And then did the rest with this, I don't know, one shade down from the darkest. So I was going to just do this the whole way through, but gosh, it certainly gives a little bit more excitement when you get to change the color. So yeah, 500 stitches. So this one is now at 58.11% and has a bit over 2,500 stitches left. So about 5 of these sessions and I could have this finished. Whoa. Well, I'm gonna put this away now and spin the wheel to see what's coming up tomorrow and think about what to stitch next. God, I bet I'll get unlucky and this gets called for tomorrow, but I already thought about it, that if that happens, or well, I was thinking that I can actually do it, but I could also just spin again so that I don't get the same thing twice in a row. Well, let's see what I get. And here I'm back again. So this is what the wheel game for me for tomorrow. And it will be interesting to work on this one, because when I last stitched this, I finished this whole bottom half, and now it's time to go up. I got a couple of random purple stitches there, but that's it. So I'll have to decide how to start going up. Might just do these half stitches here on the side so that I can get all the way up and then start coming, like moving to the right. This one is now at 65.3%. Gosh, would so love to get it finished. Yeah, the bottom half was quite a lot of work, but the top half will be nice. It has the tree, but it's mainly half stitches, so it's not too bad. I think it has a couple of the stars, and they are 4 crosses in the middle. So let's see what happens. I was going to put this on the bigger Q-snap, but I don't know what's going on with this fabric, because like it looks right, but somehow it is a bit wonky and it never sits right on the Q-snap, so I'm just going to put it on the smaller one. Just leave the area I want to work on and go with that. Well, it's 9:30, Friday morning, 18th of October, and look what just happened. I finished Wilbur. Oh my goodness, I would have thought that would happen. It's finished, because I'm not, the pattern actually has the frame around it, but I'm not going to do that, because I mean I will frame him, and much easier to do that without a stitched frame around him. But oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Like, it has felt like it's never ending. Like I'm just never gonna get to the end of this one, and now all of a sudden it's fully finished. Like, it's finished. I mean, oh my goodness. Oh, why does the camera I keep looking elsewhere, and then just my camera keeps moving. I am amazed. I last did this because this was all then one color, so I left that as the last bit I could, because there seem to be so many different colors there, and had to try and figure that out and actually concentrate a bit in the stitching. And wow, I am just absolutely thrilled. I am so happy, and I think it looks really good on this fabric. I'm so happy with the fabric choice I made, and I used all the asked for colors. So this had some what are they? Classic Colorworks and Weeks Dye Works, and the rest were DMC. Yeah! That's another finish now before Christmas. Yay! Well, before Christmas, before the end of the year, really. Woo! So deck the halls in this one. Oh my gosh, I am so happy. Yay! So today I got a few fabrics in the mail. I really do not need more fabrics, but I wanted to order a specific one for this one, this pen. The original mock-up had a little bit purple kind of fabric, so changing it to this has made it look different, but it has actually made it look more Finland, so I am happy with that. And this was one of the recommended colors on the PDF that came with it. So this is Brittany Lugana. I think this must be the ice blue, not sure, but I just went with the color number on this one. Then of course no point getting just one fabric, especially as it was coming from Lithuania, from the Etsy shop Yarn Stories, where I like to get some fabrics. So I got another Brittany. This color is 779. Sort of mocha colored, I think. And always love my Ubelher Eva fabrics. So I got this one. Oh, it's looking so light there now. Let me just see. Oh, it looks like a little bit like light yellow. I feel like it looks right for a moment when covering the camera, and then letting go, it looks right for a moment, but oh well. So because I thought that it would be nice to have it in more colors, because I love stitching it. And there's another Uber Eva color 4091. So this is like it's like a gray with some brown. That's how I would think of this color. So I think it'll be a good background as well for something else. So no plans at all for these three, but this will definitely be a new start. I can't wait to actually start that one. But it's really hard to start, I think, at the moment, because all I'm doing is just chasing finishes. So when the mood takes me, that's when I'm going to start. Well, after getting Wilbur finished, I really did not think I could get 500 stitches done on this one, but I did. Here we go. I solely worked on the Christmas tree. Can you believe that that's 500 stitches there, right there? Wow. And it's not even finished yet. Isn't that amazing? Like, oh my gosh. At the moment, I'm so tired. These 500 stitches it's a lot. I am enjoying it though. But gosh, it still feels like a lot. But I'll keep going for as long as I can be bothered. So this one is now at 71.95%. And it has 2,150 stitches left, which is not bad at all. Wow. My goodness. Anyway, I did already spin the wheel for tomorrow's. By the way, oh, before I forget, I think I might do this as a 30 minutes a day project now, to add to it a bit quicker. And then if it gets cold, I'll either do the 200 or 500. We'll see. We'll see. Oh my gosh. Okay, where's my tomorrow's? There it is. And let me grab that picture. Okay, it is, of course, this lovely bunny. Gosh, it's so cute. It is just so unbelievably cute. Of course, not that much done, but it's also not very big, since this is already 18%, and it has 3,120 to go. I've done 696 so far, so not very much. So tomorrow, I will either be filling some of this head or go for the jacket under here. I don't know yet. I think I need to do some of that jacket at least, because I mean, browns, you know. And then it has a pile of hair underneath it. It's completely brown, so I might not be too enthusiastic. So yeah, I might start with that. Always best to go for the color you like the least when you first start stitching in the morning, and have more enthusiasm. I wish I could already do those rain clouds, but I think I better leave those last. Oh, it's so cute. But it's 10 o'clock now. Yeah, it took a while to get the 500 gathered, but I wasn't stressing about it though, so which was the best way to go. And I think I'm just gonna go sit in my green chair now and enjoy the evening. Wait for Paul to be ready for bed, and then see if I can get some sleep. Yeah, still having the best nights. Just keep waking up so many times. Then I end up like being awake from like 4 onwards, and then it's like after 9 I end up having a nap till midday. Okay, it's not working like too badly though. I'm still getting a lot done. Well, it's a lot of stitching done in the day, so I'm not complaining. But would love to get some more things done, and I was really happy I got a bit done in the kitchen today. Like, I'm trying to go through stuff, get rid of like things that are really old, like spices from like 2015, and do that sort of thing. So little by little, get things better sorted. Okay, I'm back here, and it is 9:99 minutes past 9, and it's the 19th of October, Saturday. Oh, look at the beautiful bunny. I ended up stitching a lot in the morning because I was up so early. Well, I didn't actually tell you yet. I woke up like 4 o'clock. Then from 5 I started stitching, and I think sometime closer to 9 I then had a nap for a few hours. But yeah, in the morning I got like 350 stitches done before I napped, so that was great. I decided to do some of the back stitching, so it always makes it look so much more tempting to stitch, and worked on his, I don't know if that's woolly or furry vest that he's wearing. It's so cute. Can't wait to get to do some more back stitching. I think I could do a bit more, but yeah, just want to fill in the areas, and yeah, definitely keen to do the legs and whatnot. Oh, it's so lovely. Yeah, really happy about that one. And I'm sure you saw already this girl, which got called for tomorrow. So, oh boy, another 500 stitches to do on that one. God, I'm dreading it already, but I really want to do it. So I'm going to continue with that color, because I mean it has this whole bottom thing to go the way there, with some openings for like feather, I think like feathers and keys, or maybe that sort of things. And of course I still have these areas to fill with the same color, so I might as well just go crazy with that one. And if I want to pick another color, maybe finish off the face. And this stuff that will be going above here, so like buildings, and I don't know, I think there's a lighthouse, and need to also finish this end of the boat. I think I finished it there because that was like a page end, so yeah, so there's plenty to pick from. And this one, oh, just so wish that I could just snap my fingers and get this finished. But no, it's not gonna happen like that. So, but I'll be back tomorrow to show where I got with this one. Hope I'll get the full 500, but again, whatever I get done will be more than wonderful. Right, and another 500 stitches added to the Dreaming Girl. Gosh, woo! Definitely made it easier that it was a little bit bigger area, but also nice that there were some of these smaller things that I could stitch as well, and of course finish the face. Wow, I am very excited about that. Oh, and I think, yeah, filled up the empty bits there in the hair as well. Oh, that is good. That is good. And no need to call or pick a project for tomorrow, because I'll be working on the seagull. And I just realized I have not actually told you about that yet, so I better make another video. Oh, another small video, not a full one. Oh, she's actually looking really good now. Okay, there was never a time when she wasn't looking good, but yeah, it's so nice to have most of that hair done, because I think that's like the biggest area to stitch. Oh, so nice. Wow, okay, we are now going for the last part of this video, so just to do the rest of the catching up on whatever I was stitching and not filming, and of course a few new patterns. There hasn't been many. I've been really good, just actually don't feel like buying much at the moment, which is great. So I mentioned that I have been working on the RTO Seagull kit, and after doing 3 challenges in a row, I really didn't want to do any challenges whatsoever, but of course I could not resist yet another challenge. because it was just suitable for me, because it was just about doing a certain number per week. So not very stressful. So this one is in one of the Russian designer groups on VK. And the idea was that it started at the beginning of October. And okay, so the idea was that you pick a whip that you want to work on, and then each week, well, okay, the first week you do 500 stitches, and then each week after that the number gets increased by 3%. So let me just see. So the second week was 515 stitches, then 530, and then 546, which is this week. 546. What day is it today? 21st. Yeah. 546. So I decided that I'm going to work on the seagull because it still had a fair bit to do, but I really would like to get it stitched because I don't know why I'm so struggling with it. Sorry, just getting the numbers for it up. So since I last showed it, I think it's been a while. If I have the start picture from when I started this challenge, I'm sure I can find it. So I'm going to put that picture here. And here is how it's looking now. Wow, oh, look at the reflection. Oh my gosh. And I just did the eye. I mean, because I'm working that grey. But yeah, this one has gotten some nice progress now, and it is looking so much better. I'm sort of doing pretty much like color completing. Already did one of the greys this morning because I need to add those stitches to it. I like to try and get them done on the Monday so that the challenge is done for the week, then don't need to stress about it. So yeah, I'm working on the other grey, did some there, and we'll be filling some of the bits here. And it is now at 55.43%, and there's just under 3,500 stitches left. So still plenty of stitching to do for many more weeks to come. But I love it that it is getting stitched. So that's why it is in my list of things to finish by the end of the year, because I think it will happen. Oh, I'm so happy there's a reflection. Oh, that makes me just oh, so thrilled. That's great. Okay, let's put that aside. Then at the end of the at-home retreat, I did the new start, which was the tomato picker lady. I ended up not working on it then, like only a few stitches, but I kept it at the desk and worked on it some more a bit later. So I did the hat, the face, and the hair. Well, at least most of them. Then I was finally ready to put it away for a while. It's nice when you get a good start, though, on a new start, because otherwise it's just really hard to go back. I think I'm just going to put it back into the bag. It's in the bee bag. Then I also showed that I was working on the black cat. And I did that. Actually didn't really add much of the black, because I can still avoid that. I wanted to work on the plants around it instead. Let's have a look. There we go. I did all those plants on the right side, and I am just so happy about that. Really wanted to start working on the left side ones as well, but then just didn't feel like doing any more counting or trying to struggle doing the leaves. I mean, they look just fine though, but just being too hard on myself yet again. And I did redo the whiskers and the cat, and I think they look just so much better now. Really, really like it. But yeah, getting those plants done, they really made me feel like this will actually get finished one day. So, well, happy about that. I like it that the cat goes into the bird bag. Bird's keeping an eye on it. Then another new start. Which was, oh gosh. Oh, where is everything? Everything's stuck. So, I was looking at my box of kits and came across this one and really felt like starting it. But unfortunately, my start is tiny. I haven't even put it away yet because I live in hope that I'll do some more. But I just started from the corner. That corner, it actually does go a little bit higher than in this picture because I've only done blue. That's it, just some blue half stitches. Oh, is that where that I've been looking for that needle? So didn't know it was here. I really need to put some more stitches to this, and then it can go away. We'll see. We'll see. See what happens. But the funny thing was that because I had this saga file for the whole image, because you can buy that Anchor Maya collection one as like a big image. I'll put a picture of it here. So when I started working on it, I had to mark off all the parts that weren't in that kit. So it's like I was starting at like 72% done, which felt really weird. So I really haven't done much since. Anyway, at least it's ready to be worked on, and I think it'll be a really nice one. And yet another new start. Let's see, I think I might have a picture because I'll have to work on this one from a paper pen because I have it as a PDF one, so I guess I could have it on the screen somehow. But it is a pen I bought several years ago already from Maria Brovko, who has the Etsy shop Cute Pens by Maria. And this is called Sleeping Bear. It's another pen I came across when I was clearing some other stitchy stuff, and I thought, well, okay, it is time to finally start working on that one. Super, super cute pen. I think when working on some of these Ukrainian, Russian pens and whatnot, it can be a bit difficult now to work on them from a paper pen. Well, being used to using Saga, and because there's so many changes all the time, and of course all the backstitching and whatnot, just a lot to look at on a pattern. But here is my little start. Here it is. It's on a sparkly fabric. Does it look sparkly from anywhere? Okay, you can just see it. So I just started with a little bit of the face. I mean, of course, it looks very similar color to the fabric itself, but I mean, it'll be surrounded by a lot of other colors. So I love the pink cheeks. Yeah. So I think I will have to sort of slowly work on this one. I think whenever I bring it out, I'll just pick a little area and just concentrate on that so that it doesn't get too overwhelming. Then the plants and petrichor cell that I have been working on. I am currently 2 parts behind just because I've been really wanting to work on like these 500 stitchy things and whatnot, so it's easy to then fall behind. And I'm not that bothered. It'll be easy enough to catch up when I so wish. But I'll show where I've gotten up to now. Oh boy, maybe need to have that bag behind it. Come on. Behave, behave. Okay, there it is. Oh, the fabric looks really correct, the color. So the last bit I did were these, no, these 2 down here. So the quills and the cat. Oh my goodness, I'm doing a poor job at this one. There we go. It is looking lovely. So the next ones is this shelf that I haven't done yet, and there's a picture in the frame now. So I think that maybe today when I get my 500 stitches, or 500 and whatever it was now, on the seagull, that I will then grab the colors for that and start working so that to catch up a little bit. Don't want to fall off too far, because even though the weekly parts are pretty easy to stitch, you know, it's too easy to fall behind. I also grabbed Vic Dolin's moth one. This one hasn't been touched in a long time, and I didn't really work much on it, but okay, here is the picture of the moths. I just did like a important bit for me. So here is how it's looking at the moment. Yeah, you can't really make out very much of what's happening there. But because it has tons of the back stitching, I want to do all the cross stitch areas first. And it was a bit difficult because it was sort of here in the middle. So I have made my way to the top corner now and started stitching from there. So yeah, didn't get very far. Found it stressful enough just counting a few times trying to get up there and just making it work. So that made me very happy. I am much more likely now to bring it out and work on it some more. Okay, I think we are all caught up with what I was working on. I definitely can't remember anything else. If there's anything else, you'll see it when I next work on it. I'm a bit bummed though, I haven't worked on anything dimensions, but yeah, the dimension stuff it's like it's my mind a lot, because I am just trying to figure out the best way for me to work on them, because they are so big and I have so many, very overwhelming, but I really want to work on them. So just wondering whether to almost do it like with Amy with her whips, that like really just like pick one gold collection whip, and maybe one small one, and could have like one sunset that I can have in the whips, but the other ones would have to go to the waiting room and they don't get to join in until one of the other ones is finished. Maybe. Okay, so now we are down to the patterns, and that's it. Our visit will end then. Okay, in my last video I told you about that event in one of the Russian groups that was about it was an autumn themed, where artists would post their art and then the designers who make patterns would pick them up and they would then go off and start making patterns, but that all of us who would want a pattern made from the artwork would pay the artist first 100 rubles, and then when the pattern is finished, then have to pay another 100 rubles, which is $1 to the designer. So they're very, very cheap to get some new patterns. But yeah, for foreigners it's a little bit hard at the moment because it's hard to get the payments and not everybody accepts postage payments and whatnot, all that. Anyway, so at the end I end up getting quite a few pens actually, or managed to pay for the artwork. But there's only one pen that is finished now because the designers have like a couple of months time to get the pens done. So I just got the first one yesterday, and here is the picture of that one. So there's the picture of the artwork at the bottom. Okay, I'm not seeing the picture right now, but I think that's how it is. That the artwork is at the bottom and the actual design to be stitched is on the top. I'm sorry if it's the other way around, but I'm sure you'll see which one is which. And I really like it. I thought that the designer did such a good job. I love it that the rain is much more obvious now. And I'm really looking forward to stitching this one. Yep, can't wait. Just have to find a fabric for it. Gosh, I have actually quite a few new starts lined up when I'm ready to do the there's definitely been updates already for the other ones that I'm waiting for, but as this video is already so long, I'm not going to show those. I'll just show them as the patterns get finished and I have them here ready to be stitched. So I don't think I showed then this pattern last time. Another rainy one. Yeah, I'm winning. This one I had seen, because it is based on a painting, and I had seen the painting before and thought that, you know, it'd be nice if somebody made a pattern out of it, and it happened. So I was able to pre-pay this one as well when it was like half done, because it is always cheaper if you pay beforehand, before it's even finished, which is awesome. So I got that one, absolutely beautiful. another one that I would love to start, but I don't think I can yet because I have quite a few big ones on the go. I really need to work on them some more. Then I know I have mentioned this in the past, but another thing that the Russian designers often do are these cat in the bag things where there's like a description of a little bit of or hints sort of thing of what the pattern is going to be, but you don't get to see it. You might get a theme, but that's it. But it's another one that costs like $1. So sometimes I just have to go for it, especially if it's from my favorite designer, because there's a good chance that I really like him. Unfortunately, it wasn't quite my style this time. This is the one I got from, so it was by Anna Petunova. Of course, perfectly, wonderfully, nicely made pattern and everything. Just the theme is not quite me. Then another pattern from Stitch Boom. I love her patterns. I mean, you have seen these similar type of patterns so many times already. But here's the latest one. The windmill and the sheep. That view is absolutely gorgeous. And I got this one again as the square and a circle. So it's like, well, which one should I stitch? I don't know yet. I quite like how it looks as a circle though. But I lose a little bit of that stream though if I do it as a square. Oh, as a circle. So that makes me want to do the square. I don't know yet. I'm sure it will still be a while before I'll stitch that. Then let me have a look at, do I actually have any information on this one? Oh, it's by Olga Filatova. Yes. Here's the pattern. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I tried to say no to it, but I couldn't. I think I just so love how happy these girls are dancing there. I believe this pattern is actually for like Midsummer's Day, which is a big celebration in Finland. I think everywhere there in the Nordic countries, and obviously in Russia as well, since they made a pattern. In Finland, though, we don't dress up in anything in particular, like dresses like this, or put wreaths in the hair. I think in Sweden they might do that. I think they definitely do the wreaths. In Finland, it's more about just celebrating. We have a lot of bonfires happening near all the waterways and that sort of thing. So it's always a very like a day that very much looked forward to. And yeah, had to get this one. I love it, and the colors are so pretty. I like them a lot. What else? I think that's it. I really haven't bought any patterns, and it's been a while since my last video. Wow. So before I go, I wanted to show a pattern that I saw by another Russian designer, Vetlanka, because you guys know I don't stitch fancy ladies like at all, but I thought that this was beautiful. I'm still not going to stitch it, but it is still beautiful. I just want to show it to you. So I'll put here a couple of pictures of it, and the dress, like all the dress part, like of course not the face and the hair and whatnot, but everything else is done with just white. So if you want, you can change that to really any color you want. I think the designer just said that as long as the fabric is like significantly darker color or whatnot, so that it will stand out. And I love the like those beautiful gems that have been added to it I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So, gosh, I am sure that there would still be more things to share and show and tell you about, because there always is. There's always just so many pretty patterns that I've seen and designers to show and whatnot. But I think this home visit has been long enough now, and it was so great to see you again. I am so glad that you like the home visits. And oh, before I forget, I'm starting to get a little bit better now at replying to comments, but I especially, of course, try and reply to any comments that have any questions about any of the patterns or anything like that. But please don't be upset if I haven't replied to your comment yet, because I replied to them very randomly. Like sometimes, like if I'm sitting in the car, I just pick like just a random one there. So I'm gonna try and get to them also, because it is fun though. I love having an interaction. Okay, now it's time to start working on this video, so get it published. And I really hope that you've had fun time watching, and of course, as usual, I hope you got lots and lots and lots of stitches done. Okay, let me see how many I still need to do on the... Where's the seagull? I have done 316, so 230 stitches still left to do today. I can do that. I can do that. Then I can work on that saddle. Okay, but I'm going to try and be back sooner this time, hopefully a fortnight. And I also have in plan some smaller videos that I might be posting as extras. So look out for some of those. Okay, bye for now. What a surprise. I forgot one thing. Earlier in the video, I said that I was planning to start baking a loaf of bread and a cake every Sunday. And yesterday was Sunday. So that's exactly what I did. You know, made me so happy. So here's the loaf of bread. It's just a white loaf. And then the cake, I baked a Norwegian apple cake, which is amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing cake. It is just so delicious. I was just amused that the whole loaf got eaten already yesterday. So much for being prepped for the coming week. But it doesn't matter. I think it was just... my husband said this is such a novelty to have fresh bread in the house. So we were just both so keen to eat some. Okay, now I'm gonna go.